The exhibition, which is called As If It's Still There Waiting for Me, consists of several works that are all emanating from the apartment that I grew up in. I had this video footage that I shot in 2005. At that time I was moving out, and as I was doing this, I filmed the whole apartment. The reason why I had to move out from this apartment was that my mother had passed. So this footage was very much like transcribed with mourning or loss or trauma. When I approach this material, I do it as I feel like an outsider, like I'm or like I feel like a spectator somehow. I can't really relate to the person who has, for example, the person that I was in 2005 when I documented the apartment. It doesn't really feel like it was me. I start thinking about this person as another person. Time has made me into someone else, someone foreign from the person who did that. I would say that's also one of the aspects of this footage, and why I also kind of feel like it's someone else who has who recorded it. It's that it's so apparent that it's recorded by someone who knows that this is a place that is gonna disappear. It's on the verge of disappearing, and who somehow really tries to keep it and save it somehow. Like every detail, every inch of this place needs to be saved somehow, because it's the person who recorded this knows that that it will be lost, and that's very sad, but it's also beautiful in a way, I think. As actually I was moving out from this apartment, I found tapes or cassette tapes which my father had recorded several years earlier, actually in 1987, where our life in this apartment was recorded. He had recorded me and my sister and my mother and himself as we were just living our life in this apartment without us knowing that it was being recorded. So I felt that there was this weird discrepancy or something in these two recordings that I had. One of the shell of a home, and one with just the sound of the life that was lived in this home. So I just have all these different proof of time, and my interest was to lay them all together somehow, make them into different layers, and having this conversation between the past and the present being today, and my voice today, and through memory going back to this place. What I know is that the walls of what used to be my home pressed so hard against my body, they made impressions, traces. Another work in this show is an essay that I wrote from thinking about this video recording and thinking about this sound recording and the like space in between them somehow. And this essay is a part of the exhibition in the way that I have made it into a textile work. I have like made like the words tactile somehow, but I also had a performance where I read this essay almost as like a voiceover or like live narration to this video recording that is projected in the space, and the cassette recording that is also played from a tape recorder, and now and then these sounds from the past kind of are emitted through the space. My aim is to somehow bring all of these different times and echoes somehow together into one work, which will be a video essay. But this is how I'm showing it in this exhibition, is somehow like a video essay that is like deconstructed or dispersed. There's also a glass work, a drawing of the floor plan, the actual floor plan of this apartment that's featured in the video, and it's called Staging, which is also a hint to how I think about what memory is. It's like this continuous staging of the past, which in certain ways the other works are as well. It's somehow staging the past. The recording of the apartment isn't an actual recording of the past. It's a recording of me in the present, looking at the past and making my story about what the past is.